Vorbim acum despre platforme care integrează segmentul de publicitate. Invitatul meu reprezintă o companie globală. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. You came here for the interview from where?
I'm came here from Portugal,
Okay.
but I'm
Long way.
Ukrainian. But I'm Ukrainian, but I came from Portugal. Yeah, it was pretty like I wouldn't say long, but decent trip from a matter of time.
Okay. You represent MGID.
Yes, exactly.
Let's tell people what it is.
So MGID is the global advertising platform where basically we're helping brands to reach local audiences at scale. What we are doing, we are empowering both advertisers and publishers to work transparently. For brands and advertisers, we are providing them with the opportunity to go with their campaigns, advertising campaigns, both safe and effective. At the same time, for publishers, we're helping them to create the relevant and permanent audiences at their side. We started our journey at 2008, and from that standpoint, we were developing both technology and developing markets that we are working on with the Go Local strategy. We have 14 offices all over the globe, from US, Latin America, Europe, obviously, to Asian Pacific region and India. We providing our customers with a variety of ad formats, absolutely different ones that are helping them to enrich their portfolio and results.
Who's the end consumer here?
By end consumer, we can tell that from we are working on the both sides. From one side, we are working directly with the publishers, with the main publishers in each country. From another side, we're working directly with main brands, agencies, and different e-commerce platforms all over the globe.
Do you see a spending increase here in Romania?
Yeah, for sure. Specifically, if we're talking about e-commerce, and for the last 3 years, if we're talking about the e-commerce side of things, it's increasing dramatically. I think it's right now in 2022, it's over 7-8 billion of euros, comparing to, I would say, 5 that it was in 2019. So it's increasing dramatically, and this is something interesting and very interesting that we are on that at this moment. We are here on this market and working with brands and publishers closely.
Can we say you are competing with the big guys, Meta or Google, or you are an alternative?
I wouldn't say that we are competing with them. We are for sure an alternative, or even better, we can provide a different services for our publishers, very transparent services where each and every publisher or advertiser understanding what they are doing, where they are doing, and how they are doing this. This is very important from my standpoint. What communication you are giving to your consumers, and what we are really looking for, and what we are really care of is for sure the user experience that we are providing our publisher with, and our service that we are giving to our advertisers. So this is very important for us, and that's something that we're really caring of.
The big guys are changing the rules when you expect the most. At least, I'm sorry. That's why I'm asking if it's an alternative, because I'm looking forward to see that alternative, that platform that's not gonna change the rules in the middle of the game. I'm thinking about Google Analytics 4, for example. That's a huge time-consuming thing to be implemented in my yard, uh, let's say metaphorically, and it's still not implemented now because Google delayed it. That's a problem for me as a commerciant or a marketing department. What can I find in your services that can help me to overstep the problems?
Uh, that's a very good one from your end. That the one thing that we're lacking of in the industry when it comes to big guys, it's that it's one side game. From our perspective, and what
Even customer support, it's a big problem now.
yeah, what that is something that I'm telling that from our standpoint, the consistency is very important. The consistency of our behavior and how we are working with both publishers and advertisers. If we're talking about what we can provide our consumers, specifically if we're talking about the e-commerce and marketing and marketers, it's you mentioned the Google Analytica. So when it comes to this, we're absolutely we have different ways how to cooperate with the marketers. Starting with the if we're talking about the Google Analytica tracking everything, we got different options to do that. If we're talking about how we can help our advertisers, we are coming to the variety of formats. Right now, it's newly added. It's I would say it's something that no one else have. It's our rich media format. Uh, since 86% in Romania, all consumer actions done on mobile phone, we're having it absolutely mobile centric. With rich media.
Isn't the same everywhere regarding the mobile consumption?
Oh, it's different, especially if we're comparing to the US.
Okay.
It would be really, really different because it's still in US. You got this desktop. It's not like that. It's huge different of the shares which you're having on the desktop and mobile. Still, the main consumer actions happening on the mobile. At the same time, the bigger things. Different. It's more related to the specific categories of the products that we're talking about. If we will come a bit out of the e-commerce specifically and come to financial industry and different financial products that you can actually buy or register for, it would be a bit different comparing the desktop and mobile. Speaking about the format that we're having, I will. So speaking about the rich media specifically
Yes.
that we're having, right now it's first of all it's mobile centric. At the same time, it's absolutely unique experience for users on the websites. What they are doing, the rich media format giving you opportunity not only to show the ad and push specific consumer or user to make an action which can be a bit violent. It's also doing the interaction with the user. So it's kind of pulling it into the funnel of the consumer, and that's how it's much more loyal to the user and the user experience on the website.
Given your experience in the market and the field of advertising, is it important for my online store, to have a well-established brand um, and brand awareness, or it's enough just to have the product and performance market it?
No, that's for sure. That's for sure both.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah, I know. So that's for sure not only about the performance. We're calling it brand performance. So
Okay, that's a good one.
you're taking it. You're having. You need to work with your consumer with from both sides. It's not only about how many sales you're gonna do today or tomorrow. It's about your customer retention that you're gonna have in the next couple of years, basically, and how you're gonna cooperate with this consumer on the different things. So starting with the customer service that you're having on your website, you need to, the funnel starting from the knowledge, the sales funnel starting from the knowledge. And when you're starting from building the knowledge of your company, you will not be able to sell whatever you're selling without building a knowledge of your company and without the building the trust to the company you're representing. So it's definitely very important to start your cooperation and communication with the user from the branding standpoint, and building this brand awareness of your market, of your brand, whatever you call it.
Do you have any advices for Romanian entrepreneurs?
Um, uh, my advices would be not to hunt over the very specific and targeted things, but start not to cut their opportunities by using a very restricted targetings, or uh, having this on the trying only one platform that is common to the market to be to understand that with the understanding that it's working. uh, by that, all of the entrepreneurs cutting their options and opportunity that they're having on the market globally. So what you need to do is start building your funnel from a very wide one, and then coming to your audiences, which will give you opportunity not only to target a really not to reach a really good audience, but also build somehow a lookalike audiences that can be much bigger than a very restricted targeted audience.
Here's the last one, and this is a technical one. We are talking, I say, too much about short form content. I'm thinking about stories, YouTube Shorts, TikTok. Should I invest very much of my time and budget there, or should I go with the classics for long form or medium form content? What should I aim to? So, where should I aim to?
From my standpoint, you should do both. Since your consumers, they changed during the time
Definitely.
being. So you're having,
But can I scale up? Can I make money with the short form content?
oh, for sure. You can
Okay.
do. You can. I'm totally agree with that. So you. But what I'm saying is that you cannot stick into one specific funnel or one specific direction. You should explore your options, and the more options you are having, not putting all the eggs into in this one bracket. You should explore the option. You should be very open-minded for different approaches that you are doing, both short and long content. Is it long or short forms? You should understand your consumer like as good as you can.
Should I be everywhere? Another good question, I think.
Oh, everywhere is the
I think
it's
it's a good plan to die.
nah, for sure. So you definitely understand where should first of all you need to identify where it shouldn't be. So,
That's a good approach.
yeah, so first of all you are understanding where it shouldn't be, then you are having options where you can be, and then you are starting to understand uh, what what services giving you better results from a perspective of, is it action specifically, or is it building the user if or you are doing the specifically user acquisition, not an action as an employer, you are building a bigger user base on your for your websites, for your e-com.
You have experience here in Romania. You have clients here in Romania. Can you name a few?
Yeah, for sure. So, first of all, what we willing to do in Romania is uh, to build a strong relationship with both publishers and advertisers, for and giving them. Providing them with our global experience, how we're working with our partners in US, Italy, and all over the globe, uh, approaching a different type of a different type of formats, ad format that we are giving, approaching a different type of services that we are giving, giving them opportunity to add to their stack another format, another source of users with a different user experience. But what is the most important, that all of that is unique.
That was the last question because we are running out of time. I would like to talk more about everything. Actually, that means marketing, advertising, and publishing. But here's another one. I'm curious about the consumption affinity of the end consumer when it comes to advertising. What type of advertising do they consume, at least here in Romania?
By what type you are asking about, the
Uh,
format
yeah,
or?
format.
Yeah. As for now, the biggest ad format in Romania for us, it's native, which is content recommendation, where we are showing, when we are building the relevant user experience with the relevant context. It's also good to mention that we're having our self-developed contextual intelligence that actually working on the IEB taxonomy. So we're having 620 categories of the context that we are using, and categorizing our websites and their articles, building a strong connection between ads that we are showing and context of the article. At the same time, it's not only about the context, it's also about the sentiment analysis, so you can actually understand what the sentiment of this article, and is it positive, and how it's going to be. So our plans to build that for our build that right perception for both publishers and advertisers, give them an option, an opportunity to scale them up, to have a very different experience with MGID.
Thank you very much for your presence here. Thank you for coming here from Portugal. It's very important for us.